Big spoilers for the final chapter of Vinland Saga, chapter 220 ahead. As you were reading this final chapter, did this panel look familiar to you? Somewhere not here. Not only is that line said in the chapter, it's also the chapter title, as well as if you look back from chapter 2 of Vinland Saga. Here we can see that chapter 2 is titled Somewhere Not Here, and if you flip back to this scene of Thorfinn talking to this girl, they have a conversation and she says that she wants to go somewhere that's not here. Now let's take a look at the anime, because the anime actually made a very different decision. So this scene actually almost word for word and panel by panel has the exact same as the manga. However, the anime does not include this line. It just shows Thorfinn's reaction, and then we get a 10-year jump. Whereas in the anime, Thorfinn actually starts talking about Vinland to this girl, but they never once say somewhere not here. In the manga, I think this was brilliant foreshadowing from literally chapter 2, and seeing that the anime does not have that is kind of sad to me. However, I do think that their decision of having Thorfinn explain Vinland and where she could potentially go is a really interesting route to take, because that is kind of Thorfinn showing kindness to her that wasn't in the manga. I think both versions are really good. I kind of prefer the way that the manga went, just because it's excellent foreshadowing to have the final chapter be called Somewhere Not Here and have that be a callback to literally chapter 2. I would like to hear your thoughts on what you think of this foreshadowing, because it's definitely very interesting. And of course, at the time of the anime coming out, nobody knew that the author, Yukimura-san, was going to have that line be such an impact and foreshadowing to the beginning of the series. And even he didn't know that back then. So it's just interesting to think about.